Good evening, Arsenal Republic TV fans and Arsenal fans all around the world. Hi, this is Ralph calling from a lovely sunny South Wales, and I'm going to go into not too much depth about the match last night. Let's get straight into the video. Okay, so Leicester versus Arsenal. It's a bit harsh with Mavropanos being sent off. I know we've bigged him up a little bit, but he's a young man. I think the referee got it kind of like technically right, but in the spirit of the game and everything, although there was a man covering, he could have given Mavropanos a yellow card. I think the game might have changed, or did change really on that. So was not pleased. I had quite a few Arsenal fans and also fan with much glee telling me about the score, which I didn't want to hear. But hey, for 10 men, we did battle really well, and we even got the equaliser as well. But yeah, Mr. Vardy, who decided to spoil proceedings, scored, and apparently he's got some record as well about scoring goals against us. Well, okay, fair enough. You know, can't take anything away from him, but let's see how good he is when it comes to playing for England. And the other one from the team down the road from us. Let's see how good they are, because it's all good doing the Premiership, but as we know, when it comes to the World Cup, we'll see, you know, how well they perform. Anyway, that's that bit of my rant over. So, unfortunately, we've got no points away again, and it's all down to the last match against Huddersfield. And Huddersfield have survived the drop. Now, do you reckon they may give us a point or maybe 3 points as a token of good gesture, and also send Arsenal on his way for the final match of the season? I don't know. But it'd be good if we can get a point or 3 points, because then when the new manager comes in, it'll kind of like clear the decks, and the new manager can come in and he won't have this overbearing part that we haven't been able to get any away points from this season going into the next season. So fingers crossed. 2 more other points, well, really 3 technically speaking. The first point, all football fans wish Sir Alex Ferguson well. I believe that he's at the emergency room and he's recovering. And yeah, he used to do the old Fergie time and get his team or the referee to extend the time so that they can win their games in the last minute. But as a character, I didn't like him because he was a winner, but you have to respect him. So we just hope that he does recover well and he gets back. I don't think it's his time yet, to be honest. I don't think it's his time yet. Anyway, that's one point. Second point, I was watching Martin Keown go into Ozil, and I have to admit, I believe that Martin Keown had a fair point. Sometimes a player like Ozil, I think we have to understand how he plays, and maybe we don't understand it enough in order to get the best out of him. That's me sitting on the fence. The other part of the fence, I think that a player of his calibre and what he earns, he should be grabbing the game by the scruff of the neck at least, or at least showing up and trying. So I'm not split. I did go into him as well because of what I felt that he should be doing for the team, and it hasn't happened. So if he's injured, if he's carried some kind of injury, okay. But then if he's not as injured and he performs very well in the World Cup, then of course those kind of like points will come to bear when he comes to play for the Arsenal. So I'm holding with judgment now. I did lay into him, but I'm backing off now. So let's see what happens in the World Cup. And the third final point, Alex did mention about us continuing our channel so we can chase after, or we'll be looking at the Arsenal players in the World Cup. So all the Arsenal players who are in the World Cup, we'll be still keeping the channel live. We're not going to just go to the side because football stops at the end of the summer. we are following our Arsenal players during the World Cup. So more details will follow. So this is Ralph calling from beautiful South Wales, and no doubt it's beautiful wherever you guys are. Many thanks. If you like our videos, subscribe, press the notification button, share, and comment as well. Tell us if we're doing anything great or rubbish or whatever. It'd be appreciated. And, you know, we want to reach out to as many fans as possible, and maybe 1 or 2 fans who want to give us some positive feedback. That's the correct term that we should use. Anyway, many thanks. Take care. And I'll see you on the next and last video against Huddersfield.